What them haters talking about?
What's up, family? A 37-year-old man was stabbed to death after an argument at a Brooklyn smoke shop. Fam, we've heard it all, but not really. Guess why this man lost his life? Over an argument behind a guy failing to say thank you, who he opened the door for. So he opens the door for this guy. The guy walks in and doesn't say thank you. So he criticizes him for his failure to do so. The guy tells him, this is according to the clerk, because the video is silent, I didn't ask you to open the door for me. So dude take exception to it. They start going back and forth, threatening each other. Fight breaks out, and it ends up spilling outside. The guy in the white shirt, who is clearly the aggressor, smacks him, like slaps him. And dude pull out that thing and start sticking him. He lost his life because he took exception to a guy not saying thank you because he opened the door for him. Fam, many of us who have good manners, we don't mind opening the door for somebody. And I've done that many times. And many times, people have not even said thank you. They won't even bother to say thank you. Especially women. Yeah, man, women. So I just train myself to be able to accept it if they don't say thank you. You know why? First and foremost, it's like dude said, nobody asked you. I ain't asked you to open the door for me. Sometimes, it's good manners to just say thank you. No matter what you're going through, it's good manners to say thank you. But some people just don't have good manners, fam. And that's what we have to realize. Everybody ain't us. Everybody don't rock like you rock. Some people just have horrible manners. And then you have those people who may be in a bad mood. Or you have people that may be just going through something. They may be depressed. And they just pretty much walking around like they're sleepwalking. Just going through the day. And they don't want to communicate with nobody unnecessarily. Hell, I was at the store the other day and I spoke to the clerk and she was like, I started to make an issue out of it. I was like, you know what, it ain't worth it, man. And this wasn't like no regular, this was like one of those Whole Foods, the expensive stuff. Yeah. I started to escalate it, but I just let it ride, man. I just went on about my business, man. But sometimes everybody don't have good manners. So we have to consider that when we're moving about and, going about our business, our day-to-day business. We have to consider that. So if I open the door, it's on me. If I open the door for somebody, yeah, in my mind, I'm like, I cuss them out in my head. But as far as saying something to somebody, man, if I open the door to somebody and they don't acknowledge it or whatever, I just keep it moving, because I'm not going to allow myself to become something different, somebody different, because of somebody else's bad energy. I'm from the South. I got what we call Southern hospitality, and I'm just built like that. I don't mind if I'm walking through a door, somebody right behind me holding the door for them. I don't have a problem with that. But some people do. But now, I will say this, fam. Sometimes it just depends on a person's energy. If I see certain people, and it just depends on their energy, I'll walk through the door, and I don't care if they one step behind me, I'll keep on walking. That's up to them to grab that door. Yeah. Yeah, that certain energy, man. Especially like if it's like a dude, sometimes it'd be like a dude that might be mean mugging or something like that. And he coming through, he got that Yeah, I'd be like, man, I walk straight on in. I don't pay them no mind. Those types, my number two people, the two most, the two people that I mostly do that to, those type dudes that try to mean mug, try to be tough. And when I'm like in those little small towns, and or you know, it's like some white dude who got that redneck type thing going on. You know, he got that. Yeah, well, yeah. I make sure I don't hold no door open for them, cause I be thinking that I be looking at it like instead of them being thankful or whatever, or grateful, I be thinking they be like, yeah, that's right, serve me, boy. So I don't give them no action, none whatsoever. But in general, I don't care who you are, man. I'll hold that door for you. It ain't no big deal. But what say you, fam? What's your experience with this, fam? You know, that's a big debate. I've heard a lot of people talk about this type of stuff, you know, holding doors and people not saying thank you. Drop a comment, fam. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?
Damn.